Oh my god. If you don't play Animal Crossing, this is not going to be funny or cute, okay? I'm only hoping this makes Sky laugh because I know Sky plays Animal Crossing. And oh no! I forgot the dadgummit. Hold on. I forgot the cat the shoot. Hold on. Let me fix this. Go live. Let me fix this. I'm gonna play the intro while I mess around with my shit. Hello, sweet goth. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Dang it. This is the opening scene where the Isabel gives the little island updates. I know. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to a call by Zingular. So if you're here for multi-level marketing content, you're going to get that. Unfortunately, you're also going to get some gameplay. And yes, I did make myself her office for this. And I will tell you, I'm incredibly happy with how it turned out. I wish Sky was here. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and go over to... Let's see. I wish that can I edit? Nope. Can I edit the audience? No. Sorry, I messed up on the captions. Oh, no, I didn't. Did I? I did. I totally messed up on the captions. Okay. All right. Thank you, Retro. Get Sweet's jokes. Triple win. I'm going to delete my island because I want to start over. So a long time ago, back in the olden days, last year I used to play Animal Crossing while we listened to MLM calls, and I had some issues with my Stream Deck, not my Stream Deck, but my little thing that turns my computer into a monitor, and it was just too much to overcome. Well, they sent me a new one, and here we are. So, also, I used to watch New Horizons streams all the time when it came out last summer. Hello, Mermeow. I hope that Sky, I don't know, maybe Sky won't appreciate this. But, yeah, the whole Fights MLM series is you're going to watch gameplay and you're going to listen to, we're going to listen to a multi-level marketing call. So, like, it's the best of both worlds, kind of. Mermeow, how are you? Also, this is the best use I've ever used for my interpolation software. Okay, and you might not appreciate it, but in Animal Crossing New Horizons, there's little things that you can buy with your coins. There's little TVs. There's an Apple TV. But when you put it into a stream, it's too small, obviously, to make it crispy. But I use my interpolation software, and look what I did. It's so crispy and cute now. This is an Apple TV from the game. And we're gonna watch the Zoom stream. Yes. Well, up to last summer, I kind of dropped off watching them for sure. I totally get that. Retro. But I made it crispy for us so we can watch the stream together. I know this is lame level 1000, but I'm so proud of myself. Mermeow, I'm sorry you've been sick. I hope you get better soon. I have a little bit of congestion that's been lingering. I don't know if it's the pollen where I live, but I did the little neti thing, but it's like has batteries in it, and it pushes the salt water through here, and then it drains out of this way, and it collects in the reservoir below, and it's cleared up. TMI, I know. I'm actually going to put... Where am I going to put this? Okay, that's the front layer. This is the Apple TV, and I want it to be behind me. Because then my arm can go in front of it, kind of, a little bit. Okay. But anyways, we're not going to watch all of them on this one. We have the gameplay in the reaction stream. And so I'm going to, hopefully hopefully this works. Okay. Oh no. What happened? Oh. 1 second. My little apple. Hold on. Okay. Our cars are green from all the pollen. Yep. I did the distilled water because I also use a CPAP machine, and they also are like hyper serious about the distilled water. So thank you, Harper. I did use distilled water because I don't want to mess around with that. Well, this electronic machine felt so weird because you get to stand up straight instead of having to like pour it in. You just stand up straight, and it like pressurized pushes it up and then pulls it out. It's so weird. Okay. Sorry, mate. Dreamlight. Are we not charged? Me too, I have a CPAP. Harper, we're twins. I just say that as a gentle joke. Harper, did you see my intro? Hold on. Did you see I made myself into the little desk? I don't know. I hope Sky hops on because I mostly went through this effort to show her. Christina, what's up? I'm trying to fix my controller. I must have spilled something on it, or it got jammed. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna try to fix the sound. Can y'all hear? Blink blonk. Demi, what's up? You've been watching the whole time? Okay. I just feel like I love my little desk now, and I can't help it. I'm gonna delete my island, though. Great. I'm scared to delete my island, but here we are. Yes, we're playing Animal Crossing. I did it I wanted to play because I have wanted to play. And we're going to listen to... See, this is the desk I copied. Oh, I should have done it at night. I'm gonna make myself smaller. Oh no! I'm sorry, Christina. That's awful. Pink eye is awful. Corinthians, I hope she gets better soon. I'm gonna make myself smaller. Why was I that big? I don't know. Alright, lock. I'm so excited to play this again. I gotta delete my island. And I promise we'll start the video in a second. Okay, I'm gonna delete. Do I delete from the other screen? I know it's so messy. I don't remember. I don't even remember what I'm doing anymore. How do I delete? I think I have to delete in the other one, right? I'm gonna watch for about 30 and then sleep for sure. That's cool. How do I reset options plus? I want to delete software update. I want to delete. How do I delete my island? I should have thought of this before I started. Hold on. Let me just go back over here and I'm going to figure out how to delete my island. Hold on. And I'll press play while we figure this out.
Okay, welcome Team Blessed and Beyond. I am Stephanie Wood, an executive, and I just love this team. We have so many amazing teams out of this team that have birthed this team. No.
Okay, system settings, delete save data.
It's so awesome to partner with three others. Three others. I can't do math, okay. Three other amazing leaders. Tammy Glowacki, Silver Director, and she's over there in San Diego, just recently came back from Texas, watching a lot of ball. And then we have Dawn Abbott over there in Georgia.
I'm scared. Okay,
and,
I did it. I deleted it.
Director and a Bama fan and a Jeep lover and all the things. And then we're going to hear from our very own Leslie Olau there in Indiana. Leslie is an executive on this team, and she just got to take her well-earned.
Yeah, I got it. I'm deleting it right now. So this is a Singular wireless call. Okay, it's successful. So we're going to open it up again. Back. All right. Let me go back over here. Team. Yes. This is Singular, and they're going to promote someone who got to go on an all expenses paid trip. Here we are. My little nephew keeps changing my icons on my Switch because I let him log into my account for Pokemon. I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna press play. Here we go. There we go. There we go. All right, I'll press play while we're waiting.
50K cruise, all expenses paid by Singular. And I did not know this, y'all, but most companies out there, when you earn a trip, you have to pay. I have heard you've had to pay for like
Let me pause it because I need to turn the music off. Hold on. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. I know, this is a cluster right now. This is literally a cluster. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes, it is. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? I'm gonna be DC again. What? I guess I'm gonna pretend my birthday. Okay. I hope I get to keep this. Yup. I guess everyone already knows my birthday, so. Here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you. We'll be here when you're ready. Okie dokie. Sorry. I'm probably pretty pasty. Retake. I forgot. Wish I had better hair. Oh, these are awful. Wish I could have purple hair. What is happening? I know. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna turn the thing back on. What's up? How are you, Carrie? Oh my god. I'm gonna do pigtails. And I wish I could have purple hair, but I can't. I like that nose better. Ah! Just dropped my controllers! Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god, so awake. Oh, I like that. That one's cute. Cute. I wish I could put... Can I do freckles? I like that one better. And that's pretty much my eye color. I mean, my eye color is kind of like brownish green, but... Alright. That's pretty good for me. Great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. Wait, do I want to be in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere? You have islands in both the y'all can decide. Because also, if Lynn ever comes into the chat, I have a lid on my drink. Alright. I don't know. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. Forget it. Okay, I think I have to do Northern Hemisphere. Dang it. Alright. I'll just do Northern. North America. Excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we recommend that you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? I don't know. Okay. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural, so don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Sorry, my ears are killing me. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now and you can choose the best one for your new home. Here's the problem. If there's too many rivers to cross, it's gonna be hell trying to hop over and do all the tasks. Can I do it again? Wait, I have to pick one of these? No. I'm good listening to the rain and watching Animal Crossing now, so can't complain. I wish... I think... Well, I like this one because I can get around pretty easily. Other than I could do a whole loop without crossing any water. Or this one looks okay, but then there's an island in the frickin' middle. Or, I haven't ever had an island in the middle of my island before. Oh, I guess there's an island here too. I'm gonna do top left or bottom right. Which one would y'all pick? The reason I say top left is because I only have to hop once and then I can go around the whole island. There's nothing... Oh, I guess you have to do that too. And there's no islands. You have to completely restart if you want 4 different ones? Shoot. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna bottom right or top left, I think. Just figure out bottom right. Just figure out where you want the airport because it's the only stationary thing, I think. Good point. Good point. I think bottom right looks good. Andy's Web, what's up? Just figure out where you want, and the beaches are stationary. I like the beaches on the bottom, I think. And I've always had that little inset where that art thief comes up on the left before, and this one's on the right, so that looks interesting to me. I'm gonna go with bottom right, Andy's Web. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, no, my microphone's covering my mouth. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna turn. I have one question for you. If you could bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Town hall can't move either. Correct. So I think I screwed that up, but that's okay. Something to kill time, some food, probably some food. How interesting. Is this a bad answer? I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting? How does the sound for y'all? No, you're good. It's been a minute for me. It's been a minute for me. For y'all, I need all the help I can get. Is the sound okay on y'all's end? Because this is why we stopped streaming this before, because of the sound. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. And we're gonna put good evening everyone. Just trying to get through this so we can watch the video. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about Deserted Island life. I don't own this game, but many of my friends play it. I would like to know why you, DC, and everyone else here likes the game. It's relaxing. There's also something I watch called Sabotage League, where they play it together and they like battle each other. It's just relaxing. And then we're going to be listening to a multi-level marketing call while we play this, so it's not going to be completely pointless. I don't know. It's fun to make like your little villages and take care of your little pets. Not pets, but the little animals on the island and stuff. I don't know. It's just fun. It is a little pointless though. Oh my gosh, so cute. If it starts to crackle, please let me know. Okay, can we skip this? Yes. Nook Inca production. Oh my god, I can't. The cheese level is too much. I updated my YouTube banner. So on the phone it has Zoom infiltrations and reaction videos, but if you're on a desktop, it'll say craft streams, game streams, sip and snarks, Zoom infiltration, collabs, and something else to try to like tell people what they're gonna get. So I'm trying to warn people like we're gonna play some games sometimes, but sorry my ear's like killing me. But we're gonna put the video up in a second. I just don't want to have to compete with the audio from the YouTube video. All right, we're here. Now I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move to follow us. Doo-doo-doo. All right. All right, is that everyone? Let's see. I'm not going to read all this. I'm just going to read the beginning part. Is Phoebe here? Oh, not Phoebe. Not Billy. There's DC, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventures are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see. How shall I begin? Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes, I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent. Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy and then choose a spot to place it. I'm going to turn the video back on. I think I don't have to do anything else. Here you go, DC. You own your very own tent. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Here's a map. What if this is all an MLM pitch? Carrie... You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here. Off you go. I hope you find a great spot. This would make so much more sense if this was a multi-level marketing opportunity. Okay. Here we go. We're going to turn our little apple back on. This little TV is from the game. I'm more proud of this than I should be. Here's the little... I should make it smaller, probably. Or let me just take the legs off real quick. Hold on. You can... Should I take the legs off the TV? Nah, probably. Off. I'm indecisive, which is part of my problem. Let me go and I don't want to save. I want to... Okay. I want to turn the music down. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit. Oh, except I can't. God. How do I mute this? Can I go back here? Alright, how do I... System settings... Audio? Oh, I should just turn it down on my Switch. I'm... What the heck? How come I can't turn it down? Dang it! Here we go. Oh, there we go. I got it. Yes! We're good. Sorry, I gotta turn it down. I'm good now. Okay.
Airfare, but once you get there, you're fine. Not with Singular. You literally, everything is paid for besides you just getting to your airport. They take it from there and they pay for everything, your transfers when you get there, your excursions, your meals. They pay for taxes and tips. They do everything. And then they give you, like, they just give you gifts upon gifts, as if earning a trip to the Caribbean was not enough. So I am going to go ahead and let Leslie talk to us about her trip. We're glad you're back, Leslie.
Hey, Shadow.
So thankful that we get to hear from our...
If you're just joining us, it's a shit show. Oh, it's not. We're listening to a Singular Zoom call. Singular is a multi-level marketing company. It's my first run-in with them. I think Ava covers them and some other creators cover them. This was posted 6 days ago, and one of the people on this team, you can't really see her because I have her covered, but the main girl, Steph Wood, is the leader, and then Leslie something or other in the corner is going to be talking about how she won an all-expenses-paid trip to somewhere. I never thought of it in this context. It makes the amount of money that Tom Nook takes from us, it makes so much sense now. At least it makes so much sense to me. Oh, God. All right. Can I push
very own Leslie Olau?
Oh my goodness, you guys. So, and like Stephanie said, I wanted to start with that because literally what happens is you get an email. You get an email that says, hey, get ready, pack your bags. Then you'll get like all the ship information of where you're going, because we didn't know if we were going to the Western Caribbean, the Eastern Caribbean. Well, we ended up the Eastern Caribbean, but then you get an email from the companies. They do all the booking for all your airfare. So they want to send that flight information, make sure that it's copacetic with you, which I always look at arriving there. I don't look at departing and coming home. So we ended up going from Miami to Austin, Texas, and from Austin, Texas here to Indiana. And I thought of you, Miss Stephanie, but I knew you were out and about. So, but anyway, but that's the cool thing is that you don't have to do anything. I mean, you literally don't have to do anything. So we arrive in Miami, and of course, it's so cool because you get off the escalator, and there is someone standing with Singular. Like if you walk over there and they're like, we're going to get your bags. We're going to take you to the hotel. You don't have to do anything. And so we get to the hotel. Of course, we're greeted by corporate. I mean, corporate's always going to be there before we do. And so they have our hotel booked,
okay, lady.
Our breakfast the next
Should I be
morning,
right here?
our transfer to the ship. I mean, it was so smooth. That's what I loved. But to get on to the cruise itself,
Jessica, what's up?
I'm just going to tell you it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think I turned it down on my volume mixer. Thank you, Andy. So I have a board, but basically it's pulling in my desktop audio and my YouTube is connected to my what's it called? My Game Capture HD is also on the same channel for my board, so I was trying to figure it out, but I turned it down on my my Game Capture audio. I'm a control freak and don't want anyone booking my flights. I'm picky, like no LAX ever. I wish I was picky about some stuff. I'm very picky about, and other stuff I'm just like, well, whatever happens, happens. I think I should put it right here. Should I? Got some trees. I think I picked a bad island. Or I know the TV's in the way, but I love it so much. I think I should, or I can put it right here. Let me try. X. Should I put my tent here? Can I imagine it? Let me imagine it. Okay, live chat. Is this a good spot? Because I don't know. With the water in the back. Okay, so the first option or this option? This is probably option number 2. I guess we should look at the other spot. I need to rethink. And then here, I'll press play while we're looking around.
I think the most amazing thing was that you had people that earned it as a platinum director, like myself. Then you had people that earned the 10-year anniversary cruise. And then you had people that buy in every year. So you have people like Stan Townsend. He came with the company. He started with the company in the very beginning. I mean, he is like one of the, co-founder type distributors that came with the company. And then you have like Cynthia Evans that she bought in, and Jana Dyer who bought in, and Christy Van Dam. So you have those people that have been with the company a very, very long time.
What do you mean buy-in? That was the first one by like both. So this is the other spot. MLM moment. Drop 1 in the chat if you want the first option. Drop 2 in the chat if you want this option. I'll wait.
So of course, we all go up to the very first night. We have the sail away party. Gosh, I can't even say it. And again, the company, you guys, I mean, it's incredible. So they have hors d'oeuvres, they have a band playing, and I had no idea that Curtis Call was a comedian, because he sat up there, and I swear to God, he told the stupidest jokes that I've ever heard in my entire life. Bless his heart, love him dearly. But I'm telling you, it's just like, okay, Curtis. But he knew it because he was just having fun, right?
Trees are cute, but one blocked the view.
The coolest part was
there's so many people with their cameras off. For next stream, I'll make sure to take the legs off this Apple TV. So, 1. So Mermeow votes 1. I like this spot better. Carrie votes 1, so the first spot. Andy votes 2 for this one. Okay. All right. I can dig up one of those trees, Andy, so that's what I'll do. I'll just dig up one of the trees.
That you're there with other teams. You're there with sister lines. It's people that for the most part. There were some distributors there that I knew of, but I really hadn't ever gotten to meet them, And
I just forgot what I said.
They got us together on Monday morning, and it was like a 4-hour deal where they just wanted us to be raw and real and tell us our stories. Well, as you know, there's some that are non-compliant. But there were some there that were very broken, very, very, very broken. And it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart to hear some of these people.
Okay, bye, Retro.
And I think one of the biggest things was they didn't feel worthy of being there. They had earned the
broken?
trip like in 2020, like me, and they didn't feel worthy like me because we've lost so much since 2020. We've
Oh my
lost, a lot
God.
of our team members due to COVID.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that this was gonna go in this direction. Let me fix the, is it this one? Yep. I'm just gonna make the lady bigger so that y'all can see her better. And I will change the... Sorry, it's not gonna be perfect. It's just gonna be a DC. I know, it's like, does this really matter? I just want it to be everything to be on brand. I hope Sky comes sometime. All right.
Ship happens, life happens, all of that. And each one of us, as we talked, and it would be some leaders that you guys would be like shocked to hear that they didn't feel like they were worthy. But I'm telling you, Curtis got up there and Russ Crowley got up there and Mark Walker got up there and he said, don't ever think that you're not worthy. When you earn something, you earn it and you're worthy because you did earn it. And we have to know that network marketing is like that. It's up and it's down. And you have to take the highs with the lows, no matter what. And so there were people that were getting divorced. There were people that things were happening in their lives that you don't know, because everybody puts on that facade, right? We all put on that facade where we're going to protect our hearts, we're going to protect ourselves, and we're not going to tell the whole world what's really going on. And with that being said, it was great just to listen to those people because it made you stronger in yourself, but it also made you want to reach out to these people and really get to know them better. And that's what we did. That's exactly what we did. So
I want to make
that
a
morning
neighborhood.
was really cool because Russ Crowley, he gets up there, and I don't know if you guys have met him. He's our new marketing director. I think that's what he's called. Anyway, he got up there and he had an envelope, and he opens the envelope and he says, I have $100 $101 bills. And this is what I want you to do while you're on this cruise. We talk about the X brand partner. We talk about reaching out. We talk about literally, the relationship building, right? So for every person that got a phone number, you got $1. Well, by the end of the cruise, he had $72 left. No, I'm sorry, $72 were gone. And he only had like $38 or $28 left. And so that 72 people we had numbers for. So that was really cool because, a lot of times on these cruises, you go down to breakfast and there's a table sitting there and there's somebody, and you have to share. And so it's a great way to, to just start talking to people and, the hot tub and all those things. And I'm telling you, there was a couple of people, I got four numbers, 4 people that I'm going to reach out to. And 2 of them are like I'm really interested in, and really building that relationship with, because I'm like, oh, you need this. You really, really need this. So, but when we go on these things as well, there's like that camaraderie. You have the beach bags that match, and you have the towels that match, and you have all these little things. And by the end of the cruise, I'm not kidding you guys, there was a couple or a gal
What is the
at the bar by
story?
herself. She had come with some girlfriends. And when I walked up to her, we were sitting talking at the bar and stuff. She's one of my numbers. But anyway, she's like, I've seen those bags everywhere. I said, yeah, there's like 85 of us, and we're all here, on a trip that we earned.
Are you serious? They're recruiting people on the cruise trip? Is that what she's saying, or do I just not understand what she's saying correctly? Are you serious? He's giving out the $100 bills towards people who got numbers from the other people who are on the cruise? What in the flippity floppin' like logical craziness is going on? You know, if I was the cruise line, I would be pissed if someone who paid was harassing people for their numbers. Oh my God. I'm trying to make a neighborhood. I can see the appeal of this game. I like playing singing monsters, so that would not be anywhere near as interesting to watch on a live stream as this game. I haven't played Singing Monsters before. Andy's Web, there's some well, maybe this isn't interesting, but there's some creators who only do this game and a few other games, but they actually like build mazes and have competitions on their islands that they do. I think it's part of Sabotage League, but it might just be a 3-way race. I'm not sure. It's pretty, I mean, I think it's fun, but it's like a 3 or 4 hour maze game. That's cool to watch. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put these villagers because I want them to be, can I put them on the beach? Maybe? Sorry, I'm going to press play.
Really? And so that just opened it up to be able to talk to people. But people were noticing our group. They were noticing, our matching towels and our matching bags and all those kind of things. But like I said, the places that we went. So Kurt and I have been to San Juan, Puerto Rico. We've been there. It wasn't a good thing when we went there because we flew into San Juan to go on a cruise, and there were 2 hotels. We didn't know that there were 2 hotels, but they took us to that are the same name. One was on the east side, one was on the west side, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the taxi driver took us to the wrong hotel. And then he dropped us off, and then we couldn't get back to the other hotel. And I mean, by the time it was it was scary because they were like, well, we're just gonna arrest you because you guys are like throwing a fit or what. I don't remember all of it, but anyway. But the cool thing is, and if you guys haven't met Omar, he is from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and he loves his country. He loves his country. So in our team chat and everything, it's like, okay, who wants a personal tour? Omar's going to give us a personal tour. And we toured San Juan.
She just glossed over the fact that she almost got arrested in Puerto Rico because she was throwing a fit. Are you... What Zoom call have I found? Looks like everyone has a spot picked out for their tents now. I need to go back to the plaza.
In a totally different way. Now we went to on this road to...
On my Alaska cruise, this pampered chef hun mentioned her business within 45 seconds of meeting her. I was caught off guard, but I was prepared this time, but no dice. Holy shit, Jessica. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while. Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business, like me taking your money. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started. Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Phoebe, Tommy, and Billy can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, DC and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. All right, everyone, let's get to it. DC, would you come see me for a moment? I'm getting isolated. Okay. DC, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered throughout the island. And when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. They're real peaches. Okay.
The fort where they were able to watch ships coming in and protect their country. So it's the memorial, but it's like this great big huge all cement type brick fort. And it was quite the trek. But one of the places that we stopped where was this place where all these pigeons were, right? So Curtis, he brings, because he knows, because Omar's told him, but he brings this bag of bird food, right? So he's handing it to different people, and these birds are attacking each and every one of us. So you have to go in and look at my pictures, because these birds were like all over. And so
Hello.
Crystal Nichols' daughter was there. And
Is it Alezic or Alezix? Ethereal? Howdy. Mermeow said, my parents are big cruisers. I have fun when I've been with them, but I'd be bored otherwise. Yeah. I've never been on a cruise. Cruises look fun, but I don't know how I'd feel once out in the ocean. I don't know either. Oops, I just picked up.
I'm telling you, a bird landed on her and she freaked out because she's like, I mean, because they were just like literally attacking. But so every night we met at dinner at 8 o'clock. We did our dinner, and we were at a specific table, assigned table. But the cool thing is that we all changed tables. Every night we would go to a different table to meet, like to talk to people.
They did it on purpose. They went to different tables on purpose so that they would get to talk and potentially recruit new people. This story is so enlightening about the mindset of multi-level marketing. Can you imagine going on vacation and then having to recruit all the time that you're there, or be in recruiting mode? Heck no.
And one night we were with Stan Townsend, and I knew of Stan as far as like how long he's been with the company and all that, but I didn't know Stan. So hearing Stan and how he met Ray was pretty cool. But how long he's been with the company and the love for the company that he has, he does his what is it? Every day he does a Stephanie. He does like a podcast. What's it called?
Morning show.
Morning show.
Yep.
The morning show. And you guys need to really, like, if you get a chance, we'll put the link in so you guys can go in and listen. But he brings in other, distributors.
What's
and
the morning
other,
show?
Leaders and stuff like that. But
they didn't put it in the description.
He's been doing this for a very, very long time. But to find out, just what Singular has done for him. And it's funny because he's a silver executive, and that's really all he cares to be, because it has literally changed his life, and he's got all the money that comes in that he needs. He doesn't need to be anymore, but he loves to help people. He loves to help the other distributors. He'll jump on calls for us. He's kind of like a Freddie, he'll jump on calls for us and he'll be there for us. But, just talking to these people and knowing that any of you guys can be there. That's the thing. And
anybody can do it, even though only 85 people in the whole company won this cruise. Anybody can do it? Are you serious?
One of the things that we said is that as we build and learn with the X brand partner and the 2x2, all of those things that these other entrepreneurs of our company are putting together for us, we can build this company even bigger, stronger, wider. And that one thing that we all decided is to come back and tell you, don't miss the boat. Don't miss the boat. The boat is there for each and every one of you to grab, no matter what. And wherever you are now, don't worry about it. Don't ever feel like you're not worthy of whatever rank, the highest rank that you ever were. Don't
That's
worry.
Cool, Mermeow.
Because I'm telling you, talking even to these ambassadors, they're like, don't worry, because the team that you had in 2020, they're gone. they're gone. So you have to look for new, which is why we did the dollar bill to connect with and get phone calls, because there's more out there and the people need what we have. And I'm telling you, just in us talking about that free trip and living that free trip really inspired people, because there's got to be an inspiration out there for each and every one of us, whether it be travel, whether it be the daily pay or whatever. And that's what I love. But parties, the Facebook parties, those are super, super important, and they're going really, really strong. Some are going to be like a flop. They're not going to have get the.
Oh, this is where we need to find the singular stuff because they're in Facebook parties. That's good to know. I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. If y'all don't know, I love Harry Dresden. I'm probably going to call it Demon Reach again. I know that's a weird name. If you don't read the Harry Dresden books, that doesn't make sense. We can't change this. We could name it after a multi-level marketing opportunity, but I don't know. I guess I should be nice. Uh-oh. Name generator. Oh, dear God. I don't know. Do y'all have any good do you know a starter kit for an MLM that's $2,000? Because one of my uncles bought one. Not, maybe one of the insurance ones. Alizex. So, like, in Mary Kay, the starter kit was $99, but you had to place a minimum order of $250 in product, and it went up to, like, $7,000 or $8,000 worth of inventory you had to buy. Q Sciences is $1,500 for their automated system when you sign up. I don't know about $2,000, but I know Q Sciences is very expensive. Do you know the name of it? If you can find the name of it, or maybe if you don't know the name of it, I can do some digging and see what it is. I don't know what this should be. I'll just call it maybe Caspian for my dog. I think that's a good idea. I'm just gonna call it Caspian. Yep. I can look it up. It was like Herbalife. Okay. Let me look it up. Okay. I'll try to look into it, and I'll be streaming again tomorrow. And if I find it by then, I'll say it in the stream. Or if you want to send me a message on Instagram, I can try to talk to you there. Oh, I should have called it Monations. Awakened has expensive kits. You are correct, Mermio. I just named it after my dog. I know it's not creative at all. Keep trying to click on this.
Action that you want, but don't worry about it. But one cool thing is Christy Van Dam, she's going to do a training this week. She doesn't know when, but there is an app that you can do that you can have up to 4 parties at one time that you can schedule, and the information, it'll automatically change the names, and it automatically just throw it into every single Facebook party. So she's working on that with a couple other distributors, and she should release the training on that pretty soon.
Howdy.
She's going to get corporate Zoom so that we have more people.
We settle on a name.
But that is the way to go, is Facebook parties. And if you don't have a distributor to do a Facebook party, do one yourself. I saw Dawn post on her wall this morning, who wants to, what was it, Dawn? Who wants to join me in a virtual Facebook party or something like that? What was it that you said?
I just put, who wants to help me out? Who wants to host a Facebook party? And I think something like there's some goodies in it for you or something like that. It was short and sweet.
Are you getting any success on it?
I got one girl that said that she would do one for me.
One? I mean, one is one, right?
Right. And
one is one. That I wouldn't say that that's successful. No shade. Absolutely none. I don't know what to say at this point. My extended family is religious, so I don't think so. Blaze Goddess, what's up? Des, hello. We're listening to a Singular call that was done 6 days ago, and I think I need to turn my little window unit down because I'm getting chilly. I'm just gonna put a jacket on. You have me on a mission now, Alezix. Yep. We're listening to Singular Wireless, and I just restarted my island. Oh, but I know it doesn't matter to most people, but I also made myself a little desk area. If you've ever played Animal Crossing before, just thought it was cute. I hope Sky sees it. We're back.
I don't know how much that's getting seen as far as algorithms either. That might show the algorithms as well. So
it's not the algorithm. Kira, what's up? Uncle fell for a lot of MLMs. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me make... It's not the algorithm. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's you asking people to host Facebook parties. It's 2023. That's such a tired way to do it, and people do not want to be mass added to a group. They don't want to do it. I'm just going to make her smaller again. I know. This lady, I know I made it big so we could see her, but I think they're talking to other people now, so I'm trying to make it bigger again. This is the lady that's talking right now, but maybe I'll keep it like this because there's either 4 or 4 because those are the only 4 people that are talking. You just started your new island too. Love that. Okay, let's try this.
It's not as good as reaching out, but it's still something.
Right. That could be your next extreme builder, you know? That's the thing.
Oh,
we never
they're
know.
still talking. The other lady's talking now.
And I
God
know that
dang
a
it.
couple of the people, I know that Cass Lowe, out of her
Duplicate.
ones that she reached out to, she got 2 new distributors signed up this morning. Yesterday morning, I think it was. So they're out there. People want what we have, and we just have to figure out what they want. Another thing too that we talked about was reiterating the calendar scheduling of your posts, kind of giving you an idea of what to post each day, because I think some of us get lost in, what's going on in our lives, and we don't necessarily post something each day. And I know that it's not transformations, any of that. It's life. So,
yep.
Monday could be Monday motivation, and what motivates you as far as, I get up in the morning, I feed 14 dogs.
Same.
For Kim Siegel, right? because she has all those dogs, right? So those kind of things. So there is that calendar out there. It's in our boards. Is it? I printed one off, and I don't remember where I got it. Do you guys? Who knows? Do you know, Dawn? The reason why I ask you is Stephanie stepped away again. Do you remember where that is? Or Tammy Glowacki, do you know? No? All right.
It's almost like we're not prepared.
I don't know where it is, but sometimes I just go in and search around, like post ideas, or there's Steph's back.
Why would you be posting if you don't understand who your audience is? I'm saying if you're running a business on social media and you don't know who your niche is, you're just going to say you just need to be consistent in post, but you're not really talking to the right people. Seriously? This is the odd thing. You get pulled into these multi-level marketing groups and they say, we have what you need, but then they never tell you how to grow your business and get someone to buy your product in an online space. So how are you finding what to post? Oh, I just look, post ideas. Are you serious? I promise no one has forgotten you're in an MLM. Yes. Yep.
Stephanie, there's a calendar of things to post. Do you remember where it is?
So it is under social media idea. Let's see.
Is it in our boards or is it in X Brand? Where is it?
It is in, okay, so it's in X Brand Partners as well. When you click on their flip book or whatever,
okay,
on their like how to get started, it is in there, but I also put it in somewhere else. In business board under like social media. Yeah, social media strategy. And there's several calendars in there.
Okay.
So, yep. So it's in the business board, it's social media strategy, and it's the very top left side.
Well, so it actually needs to be part of our IPAs. We invite and we post in the in the Power to Change, and we friend request and we send out birthday messages. But we should be posting something that's going on in our lives every single day. And and the thing is, I'm telling you, it's hard for me sometimes to post any picture of me because if I haven't done my hair and I haven't put makeup on. And today I did a vulnerability post. I did. I'm like, you know what? I'm posting this. It was no makeup. And it's like, it was a relief when I posted it. It's like, here it is. Because I'm telling you, my friends in California would be shocked because I was always that girl, always wore makeup, always wore like business suits and all that kind of
hey,
stuff
Sherry.
at work. And
this is Singular. XYNGULAR, and maybe it would be helpful if I read a smidgen about it. Singular. Choose healthy, choose you. Choose the #1 weight loss and wellness brand. You don't say. See real results, and it's just before and afters. The Singular difference. Lose up to 15 pounds in your first 8 days. Oh, my ear hurts so bad. Sorry. We've been leading the pack in weight loss for over a decade, so when we say we're #1, we mean it. I'm not really concerned about what you say. I'm concerned about who actually is #1. Their marketing training is post these copy paste manipulations 5 times a day. Harass 10 friends in DMs a day and 20 random strangers to harass later. Yup. Weight loss, wellness, healthy everyday, top tier products. Ugh. What makes Zingular different? Nothing. What's the opportunity? Live your way, lead your way, dream your way. Oh my God. Sign up, share, earn. And then there's an asterisk next to earn. And where's the asterisk? All the way at the bottom. Check out the Zingular income summary here. Distributor, manager, silver manager, gold manager, platinum manager, director, silver director, gold director, platinum director, executive, silver executive, gold executive, platinum executive, ambassador, silver ambassador, gold ambassador. So when she's saying ambassadors that she saw on the trip, that's a rank. Ambassadors, lowest monthly gross income, 58,000 for an ambassador. Average monthly gross income on the higher end. Lowest monthly and then average, $96,706. Silver and gold ambassadors are not listed, with only a few distributors ever having obtained the silver and gold ambassador rank. And until there are more qualifying silver and gold ambassadors, all earnings will be reflected at the ambassador level. I lost 14 pounds in 14 days, and that's because I had a stomach infection and couldn't eat. That is not healthy. Yup. 84% of Zingular members are only product consumers. 16% of all Zingular members are distributors who are interested in building a business. This is from 2020. Where's your updated income disclosure? All right, press play.
I didn't today. This is how I looked, and I posted about retirement and no makeup, and because I thought, you know what, people need to know me the way I am now, not necessarily the way I was years ago. So anyway, but the thing is too, this company, it's like no other. You know, it really truly is, you guys. They pamper you, they're there for you. And I can tell you too what's really cool. If someone had come in to the dinner tables on this ship, and we would have asked them, go find the co-founder of this company. Go find him. Out of all these 85 people, go find Mark Walker. They would not have been able to, because he's no different than the rest of us, because he is part of us. That's him. Curtis Call, Russ. I mean, every single one of them are real people.
As opposed to pretend people. What are you talking about? Okay, I want to wake up now. All right. Okay.
They're not any, they don't pretend to be. They don't pretend to be anyone else. And I can tell you too, if you walked in and say, okay, I want you to look around this room, and I want you to find the highest
Karina.
I want you to find the ambassadors that are sitting here. You tell me which ones are ambassadors. You tell me which ones are platinum executives. You tell me which ones are I shouldn't say that, are platinum directors. You tell me who's ranked what. And you would never be able to tell, because it looked like everyone was on the same playing field. And that's what I love about this company, is that we're all here together. And it just makes you feel warm all over, because that's how they make you feel, no matter what. So I hope each and every one of you are coming to Zing Fling. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And I know that they had put out some flight information too on getting some good round trips out there. So take a look at that as well. And I'll just see you in Zingsling. It's like what, 30 some days away is all.
Someone is driving.
Leslie, I love it.
And zooming on this call.
I will tell y'all too. So Kathleen and I went on our 50K cruise together in 2015. And it sounds like the same traditions. We were smaller then. You know, I think there was like, I don't know, 20 of us, maybe 25 of us. And now there was 85, right? And so as we get bigger, I don't see that you feel like it is bigger, because Mark and Curtis and everybody is still sitting with you. They're still hanging out with you. The leaders,
Gosh, the leaders of the company are hanging out with you for 2 days out of the year, and you get them thousands or millions of dollars a year. Okay, they're such good people. Hello! Yes, that was more than a nap. How did you know, Animal Crossing? Good morning, all. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I want to make sure it's working right, so you could try turning it on for me. Welcome. I restarted my island, Lynn. I also have a lid on my drink. Good morning. Looks like you're getting reception as well. Feel free to put it away. Say, DC, have you ever used a smartphone before? Have I ever used a smartphone? Yep. Sure have. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easy to operate. All right. We already know all this.
I love about this company is, for the most part, 99.8% of the people that have hit these, you know, amazing ranks, you would never know they have become more humble as they rise, which is freaking amazing to me, because
they become more humble as they rise. I mean, are we just taking your word for it? Lids for anti-Linisms. Oh my gosh, we need a sticker.
Money brings out who people really are.
So I have to, yeah, you're right. So not to interrupt, but I can't.
Not to interrupt.
To talk to you guys. This is
not to interrupt, but I'm gonna interrupt. Let me put the other lady in her own deal. Add Safari. I'm gonna have 2 of them so I don't have to keep switching back and forth. I'm just lazy, I guess. She's a little blurry. Sorry. There we go. This is Singular. It's a health and wellness MLM.
This is the bag we got.
We can't see it, Habibi.
You gotta take your. Oh, there. Oh, that's so cute.
For the love of God, we cannot see it.
We found out. You know what?
You got a pineapple bag? I'm being such an asshole.
Pineapple stand for?
Fruit? Do
they stand for fruit? Do they really stand for fruit? What do they stand for?
It's that you're swingers.
That you're swingers?
For swingers.
For swingers?
They stand for swingers? Jessica, they stand for swingers? Oh my God. Holy shit, they stand for swingers? Why? Oh my God. How did I not know this? I literally know nothing. The lady on the thing just said, How did I not know this? I literally learned so much from live streaming. Holy shit. Why did the company leader give them pineapple bags? TMI. Why did the owner of Singular give them pineapple bags? We have friends with a pineapple on their boat. Oh my god. And soda out the nose. Sorry, Blaze Goddess. Swingers put pineapples on the cabin doors on cruises. Jessica, what? I'm learning so much right now. I'm learning so much. I love that you are taking care of your plants. I think other people are probably tired of it, except the swingers, apparently. Oh my god.
When I thought that was like
So Stephanie, she's the one, that always puts all these together, all these trips and everything together. And she's like, well, we have to use them until they're all gone, you guys, because that's all we can do. So pineapples apparently are swingers. And
of course.
Well, and of course, and so everything matches this. So we each got towels, beach towels. Well, they're pineapples.
Oh my god, the Singular marketing team gave them all pineapple merch on a cruise? Holy shit, I would have not have understood what was going on had Jessica and all y'all been here. And I guess they said it here, but oh my god. Be honest now, did you or did you not put a pineapple on your door on the cruise? Jessica knows so much shit. She knows, and I say shit in the way of, information. She knows so many people. She knows so much information. Literally, if you're doing trivia, you probably want Jessica on your team. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take a screenshot of myself really quickly so that Sky can see my deal on Instagram. Because I made it for Sky. Okay.
But anyway, it's so funny because as we're walking around, we're like, we don't care. We got our bags. We don't care.
We don't have a rainbow and now we don't have pineapples. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny.
Oh no. No shame. I just think it's funny that the marketing team who represents I'm going to say Singular Wireless, Singular Health and Wellness MLM, gave all of their top earners all pineapple merch on a cruise. I think that's so hilarious. Oh my gosh. I found out about that when Crime Weekly made undercover pineapple merch and everyone was like, guys, you know what pineapples mean, right? Oh my gosh. No, I just have wild ass friends and take their pineapple boat to nude beaches and camps. Oh, I just have wild ass friends that take their pineapple boat to nude beaches and camps. Interesting. There was a nudist colony where or an retreat center in Wisconsin where we lived. I'm tagging Sky. Oh my God.
Because there are people that love pineapples and rainbows. We love them all, but yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with rainbows?
You just got to be careful what you wear these days. But
what was she saying, that she's not supportive of the LGBTQIA community? Did you hear what she said? Pineapples and rainbows, and you have to be careful what you wear these days. Am I reading too much into this? Okay, I'm gonna go back.
We don't care. We got our bags. We don't care.
We don't have a rainbow, and now we don't have pineapples. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
We can't have rainbows, and now God, I went back. I messed up.
Match, and you have the towels that match, and you have all these little things. The taxi driver took us to the wrong room.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot.
I'm telling you, talking even to these ambassadors. So they're out there. People want what we have, and we just have to figure out what they want. Another thing too that we talked about was
I'm trying to see
maybe 25 of us
on trips out there.
Oh, there we go.
But anyway, it's so funny because as we're walking around, did talk about how they choose.
We are going to be in Vegas.
I know. And
so,
of
course.
Well, and of course, and so everything matches this. So we each got towels, beach towels. Well, they're pineapples. But anyway, it's so funny because as we're walking around, we're like, we don't care. We don't care. We got our bags. We don't care.
We don't have a rainbow, and now we don't have pineapples. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
My God.
We don't have rainbows, and now we don't have
funny.
pineapples. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean, I just think it's weird that she's like, we can't wear rainbows anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a chain of swinger resorts called Hedonism. Wow. No, you're reading into it, right?
It's too funny. Because there are people that love pineapples and rainbows. We love them all, but yeah, they can't wear. Yeah, they got. Yeah.
Oh.
You just got to be careful what you wear these days. But
what?
That is too funny. That is too funny.
Oh, jeez.
Sky,
well,
hello.
Awesome. I'm so excited to see everybody.
Sky, I took the Apple TV and I put it through my interpolation software and I crispied it up for the stream so it could be crisp and big. I know this is like so cheese level, but I just tagged Sky on Instagram because I was like, I made this one specifically for Sky because I was like, I can do my stream from the desk. I thought it was so cute. And we can watch the TV right here. Someone needs to take the internet away from me. But, sorry. I was just so excited to get Animal Crossing set back up again. You did! You did walk in on homophobia. I found this team from Zingular. They're a health and wellness company. And I guess I need to get Isabel's microphone out of the way. And they were saying, you got to be careful what you wear now. First rainbows, now pineapples. And it's like, what are you talking about? All right. Let's go back. All right. Play.
Zing Fling. We have a lot of people coming. And yes, Britt, we're going to love pineapples, and I still love rainbows too. I love all of it. So we are going to be in Vegas. Yay! Yeah. Going to be so fun. So awesome. And there's some good stuff coming, right, Leslie?
Yes, there is. Good stuff coming.
And you're not going to tell us
Thank you,
what
Sky.
it is.
No, they didn't tell us anything. They really didn't. They didn't share anything. Russ was on the distributor community yesterday, but they did talk about how they choose taste testers. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's bringing in new members. It's being
Holy
consistent
shit.
with distributors. It's being consistent with, quick start bonus earners, those kind of things, and coming to Zing Fling and Zing Fest. So that's kind of how they choose their taste testers. So if you guys want to be a taste tester, those are kind of some of the criteria. But go in and listen to Russ and to Chanel about that opportunity for you.
Oh, awesome. I'll
Yes.
have to go in and listen to that. Great. Is there anything else you want to share? I heard you, and I'm so sorry, y'all. My stomach is no bueno, but the bathroom is right there, so I could still hear you. So, I heard you talking about Facebook parties, and I did want to touch on that too. And they are a lot of work, and some are going to be, like Leslie said, some are going to be flops, and some are going to be great. And I've only done 2. I don't know that I would be able to do 2 at a time right now. I think that doing 1 at a time has been, because I decided to kind of revamp the second one. So I wanted to tell y'all before, and Leslie, I will have you whatever you wanted to say in a second. In the Facebook parties folder, I just put, you're going to see at the very bottom, because I needed to finish it today. It says Steph's Facebook version, or I don't know, whatever. I broke it down by day. I put it in folders, and I put post 1, post 2. But now I am not telling you that I wouldn't say it did any better than doing it the way that it's in there now. I just kind of tried to reinvent the wheel on vacation, which was the stupidest thing that I could have ever done. But it just gives more content for people to use. It's more ideas. You can go in there and kind of figure out, what do you want to do?
Daisy, what's up? We're listening to Zingular multi-level marketing company. They're a health and wellness company, and they're extremely homophobic. So it's a whole moment of awfulness, but we're playing Animal Crossing while we're watching it. That's why the series is like Dreamlight Valley fights MLM or Animal Crossing fights MLM, because it's gameplay and there will be like a multi-level marketing podcast or video to watch or listen to while we play. Karina said, what does she think is going to happen? She's going to swear a rainbow and get trampled by the lesbians and bisexuals. You need to be a lot hotter for that to happen, my guy. Oh, Karina. Cool. I hope you have a great day at work. Y'all, if you don't already follow Daisy, I'm going to try. And let me put Karina in the chat. Karina. Nightbot should go in there. And then Daisy. I'm pretty sure Daisy's in there. And then Mombi. I need to update Karina's message, I think. Karina should pop in a second. Wait, why did it skip Karina? Oh, there we go. This is Karina's. This is Daisy's. And this is Kira's website. https //mombi-antimlm.com. So the link should be clickable if y'all want to go sub. All right.
Want to pull. Cheyenne's is like you can just pull and create your own. And then I went in and did, here's your day 1, here's your day 2, here's your day 3. And so just, it gives you more resources. And if someone comes up with a party they love, please share it with us. If you have feedback on the one I did, I haven't had time to even give myself feedback, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to look and see what posts did good, what didn't, what can I take out, what can I, you know what I mean? So just know that it's there, and I would love feedback. I think we need a team of us to kind of look and simplify. But parties are all going to be
I do
different.
want to fight Nightbot, but I think we're good.
Different
did your channel too.
You're going to have different people. You're going to have different, when you do the poll, you're going to have different feedback from them on what their, you know, what their interests are. And they're the two that I've done, they've been very different, but they've had like one, like Christina's, we had 7 end up signing up by the end of the party, but it started off slow. And then Shannon's, we've had 3 sign up from the party. We have 2 new distributors from the party, and actually a third wants to
Dave
upgrade tomorrow from that. So it's like, we didn't have as many sign up, but we're having
we're not having a ton of people sign up, but the people who do sign up, they're super committed. How meaningful is it going to be to only have one person sign up for your multi-level marketing opportunity? Dave, hello, welcome to the chat. So are we going to get a non-pear-shaped MLMer chatting? Oh, homophobia, so that's no Peru. Yup. It's a whole one. I just learned what pineapples mean. Jessica had to tell me what they meant. Actually, everyone in the chat knew what a pineapple meant. But Dave, Zingular Wireless, not wireless. I keep thinking Singular Wireless. Zingular, the health and wellness MLM, their marketing person, gave all of their top earners who got to go on the cruise pineapple bags, pineapple towels, pineapple everything. And it means swinging. It's late here. Gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night, Andy. I hope you have a great night's sleep. Yes, the stream. The stream goat thanks everybody. It is rainbow flavored tonight. Thank you so much. The stream goat sends their warmest thank yous. I took it to another level though. Yes, we also know about the whole system of swinger chain of hotels in the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, and all the ones in Oregon now. So it's a whole thing. I hope this stream isn't boring.
The difference in quality. I mean, not quality, but like you said, Leslie, you're gonna hit some people. They are out there. People are looking for opportunity. I just want you to do the parties. Do them.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, Karina.
Them, and don't expect that because one ended up a certain way, the other one's going to end up that way too. Just keep on doing it. They are fun.
Well, so Stephanie, I think you were in the bathroom when I was telling them that Christy Van Dam, there's a new app. I don't know, did you hear that part?
I did hear that, and I was like, what is that?
Yeah. So there is a new app. She's going to do the training. It's going to probably be this week. I'll reach out to her again. You can do up to, I think she said up to 4 parties. But basically, you go in and create them, and I think then you literally, it throws them into each group, and it will automatically change the names to whoever's doing the party. So I guess it's a pretty cool app. I mean, she's really excited about it. Really, really, really excited about it. So that should help as well. But yeah, I just, I think doing our own, I just got an invitation to 2 parties today. So people are doing parties. And so, those type of people. So if you look at those invites, If you want to do a party, invite them to your party, right? I mean, hey, I'll jump in on your party if you'll jump in on my party.
Yeah.
Hey, Steph, I want to tell you, one of my accountability partners within the Founders Club group, she's under Christy Van Dam, and she's using it with her.
There's another person
cool
talking.
you can
Sorry.
do is she has shared her party with me through ScentShare. So I have her whole party for her customer and her prospect. So I can look at it and I can copy it. It's really cool.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, dang, I should have waited another week to reinvent the wheel.
Oh, well, but it's all good because, you know, as we get more comfortable about doing them, right, that, you know, it'll just get better and better.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear about that.
Me too.
And I loved all that you shared. I love what you shared about just that morning with you all, talking about your stories and just getting raw and real, and that feeling of I'm not worthy. Like I get that feel, you know, I get it. I think we all get it to some degree in every area of our life, but in our singular journey as well. And it's so good when you hear Mark and Russ and Curtis and just reiterate that you are,
Hi, Amanda.
You are worthy. You can do it.
If you're just joining us, we're playing video games and listening to multi-level marketing calls. It's a little small because it's inside of a TV that you can get in Animal Crossing. Caspian is doing so much better. His eye, the whatever it was in there, finally drained, which was terrifying. And his back still hurts, but his eye's all better, I think. Splendid. Thank you, the DIY app.
You can do it all over again. Everything there are highs, but there are lows. And the only difference between anyone is their mindset, and if they didn't quit, and if they didn't let life get in the way.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much, right, that none of us know what each other's lives, what's going on, and we think if they only knew, they'd understand. We don't, you know, you could look at someone's life and think it is so perfect and rosy, and behind it is a disaster, I'm telling you. Right? It's just a different.
Feel better because everyone's going through shit. Are you serious? Like, it's such a weird thing. And I know that sometimes it can be, I guess, encouraging that if you're disappointed or discouraged, that you think that whatever, your life is falling apart, other people's lives are falling apart. But the way that they do this and sound so happy that not only are, you know, maybe things falling apart for you, but that other people's lives are in trouble too, and that you should feel encouraged by that. It's just a weird thing. Like, even if my life is shit, I certainly don't wish that on anybody else I know. Oh my goodness, I laughed so hard at mindset I almost woke up my kiddo. Amanda. Oh, give him so many snuggles. We lost our Coco and I wish I would have snuggled her more. Oh no, Karine, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I've just been like unengaged from the Discord and stuff like that, and I'm so sorry, and I should have asked and I didn't. Let me fix this frickin'. Let's see. Why is it so? This is a little bit of a odd setup. Okay.
This is how we handle it, and we just keep pushing. You just decide, and I was sharing this too, and I'd like to kind of I'll let you end it, Leslie, but just one last thing is, what I want y'all to do, and I was talking to Tammy Glowacki about this the other day, is I think where the problem is that we're looking at success with Singular, let's say. We're all looking at success in the same lens. Right? Success is that rank. Success is that trip earned. Success is that, whatever, that magazine. Success is the damn X. Like, you have to know, we have to remember personally that success is different. The lens is different for everyone.
So, you know what success should be? That you're actually able, and I say success. If you're measuring success in a multi-level marketing company, it should not be anything other than I am bringing in more than I am spending, and I shouldn't have to pay to play. Oh my gosh, I love that for you, Amanda.
Of our lives. And you need to define what is success for.
No. This is not relative. In multi-level marketing, they all are like, it should be relative. It should be based on what you think it should be. No, the success should be, this does not cost my family, and put it in a negative way. We should not be paying to play to get access to our commission check. It shouldn't be a detrimental mental or physical or emotional strain on our family, and we shouldn't be giving up a ton of time to do this. Ugh.
Singular for you. Okay? For me right now, I'm going to tell you, I have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. Success right now, it's okay for it not to be. I look at the other people who started when I started, and I'm not where they're at, and I can go through that, and I can look at that lens of success, but I need to look at the lens of success for Stephanie Wood right here, right now. And each of you need to do that too. Your lens is going to be different, but I think the thing that is the same is us knowing we did our best. When it came down to it, is we did our best.
No, there should absolutely be measurables. There should absolutely be measurables, especially when a multi-level marketing company is asking you to give up time and money for an opportunity. There should be measurables in place, because basically the opportunity should have to prove itself. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to the opportunity. I was so attached to her, and Leo was too. He was inconsolable, so much so that we had to get him another puppy. I'm terrified of getting attached. He's so cute though, and I can't help it. It's understandable. I'm sorry that you lost Coco.
To hit that lens of success for Singular. We did what we needed to do to feel like we did our best, our personal best. So you have to decide, what does success look like for Singular? And then what do you need to do? What do your daily activities need to be to get to that level of success? And you need to make a promise to yourself and do it every day. Because you're just not gonna hit the jackpot, because I'm telling you, if you hit the jackpot and you never did any of the things it takes to build up to the jackpot, you will lose the jackpot so fast.
Really?
Right? You're not gonna all of a sudden strike oil and get a distributor that is going to blow it. Like, it's very rare that it happens. Does it happen for some people? Yes, it does.
You're not going to do it, but it does happen for some people. This is confusing as hell.
It's not, we can only, like, I believe in the biblical law of too much is given, much is expected. And
not the biblical laws. I would say that out of respect for people and for opportunities, that it's a personal decision to say, I want to do the best I possibly can in situations while still maintaining my mental, emotional, and physical health. I don't want to do a shitty job on stuff. I mean, other than my some of my covers for my videos, but you know what I mean. It's just sometimes it's like it is what it is. I don't. Oh my gosh, this tree is just giving more and more branches.
Is that what it is?
No, you're
I
good,
just
Karina.
wanted
It's a
to
safe
suspect it.
space.
And if you aren't built for that success, it will crumble. So just everybody go and reevaluate what that lens is for yourself. What does that mean to you? And are you hitting those things? And if you're not, what could you do different to meet that? So, Leslie.
Well, so, like I said, we reached out to people we didn't know. I mean, that's the bottom line is we're sitting in the hot tub or sitting at breakfast or wherever it was that I saw people.
Sorry.
Why aren't we doing that to the people on Facebook? I mean, we read their posts, we read their timelines, we read all of that. We know them better than I knew the person from Chicago, my gosh, from Ontario, Canada, from Michigan. I mean, I know my people, my horse people, more than I knew them, but I was able to talk to them. Why not? Why are we not reaching out as we're commenting on people and we go to message them and we've sent them a birthday message or we've sent them a new friend message or whatever? Why are we not reaching out to them and saying, hey, I just would love to share what I do? Because I don't know if it's for you.
How is this normal? Not that everyone wants to be normal, but I will tell you this. I would say if I met someone in real life, okay, bye, Sky. If I met someone in real life, I would say that I'm looking for a friend. And if someone said, you know what, I just can't go on any longer in this conversation if I don't just be bold and take the opportunity to tell you about what I do for a living. I could care less what someone does for a living because I kind of care if you're a good person or not. You know, who freaking cares? I don't care what people do for a living. It is a downfall of me. I will not ask people what they do for a living. I just don't do it because I don't care. I don't care I care about people, but if you're employed or you're unemployed, that doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you more desirable to hang out with. I don't know what I'm saying. I do know what I'm saying. It's just frustrating because it just comes across as focused on social. It's not elitist. It's just, what am I trying to say? If you're employed or you're unemployed, if you have been struggling to find work, or if you just have left a job, or if you've been with the same job for forever, or if you are a stay-at-home parent and those people work their asses off. It's just your job doesn't make you doesn't make your character any better. Now, some people are doing a ton, emergency responders and first responders. That shit's hard to do, but there's your job doesn't make you a good person. It's who you are and what you do that makes you a good person. You're not a loser, Jessica. We both bombed that.
It's just like what Audra was saying. I don't know if it's for you, but you know what? Sometimes it's on my heart to reach out to people because I don't know what you're struggling with, and maybe you're not. But I would love to share what I do. an extra income, maybe something that you might be interested in.
The woman who recruited me into Young Living, I say girl because like I look at it like she was younger, she was a military spouse, I was doing work for her. Y'all have heard my story in some of my videos I've done, and it was the same thing. I hate that you're working so many jobs. I would love it if you were able to get all you needed from one income source. No thank you, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. And then finally, you break down. And it's like, why don't you just leave me alone? Or why don't you just leave people alone and like actually talk to them? Instead of saying, hey, you look like you're struggling. You want to join my multi-level marketing opportunity? No thanks. There's the other one.
Why don't we do that? Why are we not doing that? I'm talking about myself. I'm looking at myself in this computer right now, saying that to myself. Why are we not reaching out to our friends on Facebook? We're more friends with them than I was on those 7,000 people on that cruise.
Because you might actually lose a relationship over it.
Go in.
Damn.
Find someone on Facebook randomly. Doesn't just randomly pick someone. Maybe it's the first time or first post that comes up and reach out to them. All they can do is say no or block you. I mean, whatever.
All they can do is say no or block you. You could freaking ruin a friendship over it. Are you serious right now? She is serious. She's dead serious. She's a freaking platinum director. She's higher up in the company.
Right? Whatever. It's like, go ahead, block me. I'll just find another friend. There's more out there, right? So just put that on your heart. And maybe sometimes it's like, for me, maybe I would look through here and I would just say, Lord Jesus, whoever I'm looking at right now, whoever I'm going through here, it's this person right here. Click on that person. Right? Just pray about it. Reach out to them.
You're telling me that you're praying to figure out who you're going to recruit next? I don't think that Jesus or God or the Holy Spirit or whatever has any vested interest in your multi-level marketing opportunity and bringing spirituality into it, that it's some kind of, you're plugging into some kind of divine fate in aligning with something to reach out, and that you have some kind of favor, or that person's supposed to be in your opportunity. It's a no. It's a no on every single front. It's a little touchy still, because my Young Living upline was, and I used to be, I'm still figuring out religion, I guess, because it was so hurtful what happened in Young Living. And people who are Christian have done awful things to other people, and I'm still trying to figure shit out. And I really respect people who believe, like Karina and Charlene and my parents. And I don't know what I'm doing. But hey, Run the World, what's up? We're playing Animal Crossing and listening to Singular and how apparently they're praying over their recruits.
Love it. Well, thank you. I hope you feel better. And thank you for sharing. I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay, stop the recording. All right, let me go back. Nope, we're not playing this. I'm going to keep track of this team, though. And I'm going to put it in my Zingular private playlist. Zingular. React. Create. Save. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's go back to this one. They have so many Zoom calls. Social selling content that connects and converts 1 month ago. Oh my god! Rank Makers team training with Zingular Silver Ambassadors? Rank Makers? Oh my god! Listen to on our team training hosted by executive Stephanie Wood and Silver Ambassador Jennifer McKinney as she shares how she sets goals, stays motivated, and never gives up. Stay till the end to unleash the magic word that will help you achieve success in Zingular and anything you do in life. And then Steph will wrap it up with a challenge to gain some incredible momentum this fall. Oh my god. What the hell? Are we gonna watch this? How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. It's only 1 o'clock. I'll just put it on faster. Sorry, we're still playing. We're just gonna be here. It's a late night live crew. Rank Makers team training with Zingular Silver Ambassador Jennifer McKinney. Holy shit. Look what we ran into. Oops, let me go back. I'm trying to send this to Julie Anderson right now. Singular call. That's wild. Late night live crew reporting for duty. Have a good night, Jessica. All right, I'm going to play this. Let's go. Let me fix the other screen because we're just going to keep playing for a little bit. Oh my god. Unlock. Why did I make this so small? Do. I know it's kind of small, but it still kind of works, right? I know if you have to dip out, that's cool. I know this can be an odd thing.
All right. Hello.
They're sped up.
I am Stephanie Wood, executive. Welcome to Rank Makers, and I'm so excited to have Jennifer McKinney
Holy
here
shit.
live, Silver Ambassador. Now, you're in Wisconsin still, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to keep up with them.
I know it can be hard. It can be hard.
Yes,
You
and
too,
you were
you're
just
all
here
over
in
the place.
Texas, right? Were you
What's
just
that?
here? Or you're going to be
Oh,
here?
yeah. I was in Texas a few weeks ago. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you on one of the little flyers. So I was
Yep.
like, she's here. Awesome. Well, you guys, I am excited to have Jennifer today to talk to us. Always, we love her trainings. Always, she's such a great teacher because she was a teacher, and she goes in and subs too. She gives her time because she can, which is so awesome. She is a mom of 5, and she's got some great tips. She's been here for 8?
Oh, it's been over a decade now.
A decade now. I guess it's been over a decade for me too. Shoot. Well, anyways, everybody grab your teams. We're going to get going so we can hear all that Jennifer has to share with us. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Audra, Terry, Colette, Tammy. All right, tag your teams. I'm going to get my notebook so I can take notes, and I hope y'all will too. But I'm just going to do a short introduction. We'll get started. Again, if you didn't hear me earlier, this is Jennifer McKinney, Silver Ambassador, and she's going to share some great nuggets with us just about how to stay consistent, what the things to kind of do to stay consistent, and how to stay motivated, and all those wonderful questions that we always ask. So, Jennifer, I'm going to mute myself and take it away.
How are you?
Okay, thanks, Steph. Hey, everyone. Yeah, when Steph asked me to jump on here, she's like, what's on your heart? What could you share about? And I listed a couple different things. And then I was like, or I could kind of just talk about all of them. She's like, yes, let's do that. So we're actually going to go through, gosh, those of you who are paying attention and using a pen or pencil, you may uncover a hidden nugget secret within my talk this morning. But yeah, we're going to talk about just achieving your goals, right? And that's through consistency and hard work and lots of things. But I have some specific thoughts on my mind. And yeah, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. If you write these down, yeah, you may discover something at the end of my talk. So I'm so glad to have you guys here. Yes, I'm Jennifer McKinney. I currently live in Wisconsin. I do love to travel all over. I've been with Singular for over a decade. Silver Ambassador, I think I'm on my 5th or 6th million. It's crazy that it's even hard to keep track of at this point. And it's just been a huge, huge blessing. I'm down around 140 pounds from my highest, and I love Singular, but it certainly isn't always easy, right? Sticking with your goals and having success isn't necessarily exactly what I thought it would be in the beginning. So
I'm glad you're feeling better, Beth.
I want to share is about recalculating. Do you guys remember, especially in the early days of like driving directions, you know, when you plugged in that you wanted to go to your friend's house, and if you made a wrong turn, the lady's voice would come on, recalculating, right? And she'd have to get you back on track. Well, doesn't that happen with us, right? And so it's important to set goals with where you want to be so that you know where you're going. And you may be in a season where you have to recalculate that. I can remember for the longest time, I was going after ambassador, right? That was like my next goal. That was my next goal. And it was just constantly, that was my goal. I didn't necessarily really recalculate things as I got closer or further, as things happened within my team or within the world. I just kind of was like, I'm always going for that. But it turned out that wasn't necessarily really specific enough to really drive me towards that. So let me move on to my second point. First was recalculating. The second is to evaluate your goals. Okay, as you're going to recalculate in this crazy economy time. Which is something that we're kind of constantly having to do.
The legs on the TV are making me crazy, so I'm going to take them off real quick. Please hold. I didn't know I was going to hate them on this part of the stream as much as I did, so I'm going to make a new one. The other one is fine with the legs. The other scene is fine with the legs. But this one is not as fine. There we go. This one, I'm just going to select. Can I undo? Inverse. For some reason, none of my shortcuts are working in Photoshop, which is wild. I have to uninstall it and reinstall it. There we go. The legs have been deleted. What? Oops. I forgot to expand it. B. I had a little bit of an outline left over. Ah! I'm so itchy. Sorry. Ah! Okay, hold on. I gotta take the outline out. It didn't grab all the data. I was gonna wait till next stream to fix it, but I'm not going to, obviously, because I can't focus. Alright. Oh, I guess I should just... Dang it! D. Okay. Apply layer mask. Select modify contract by 2 pixels. Tap. Okay. And this. There we go. Alright. File, export, PNG, legless. Not Legolas, legless. Save. Alright, so we're going to delete this one. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry. That took longer than I thought it was going to. Guess we can. I kind of wanted to see the little stem, but it's kind of big. It's probably better if it's in the corner. Why can't I think silently in my head? Okay, I can't really see them now. We probably want their heads in there for some reason. And... oh, that's why that's it there. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're back. Sorry, we're back. Oh yeah, I'll slow it down. No biggie. Sorry, I didn't see it. It's at 1.12. I'll just put it back at normal speed. There we go.
As Steph mentioned, I was a teacher. We called it monitor and adjust. You come in with a great lesson plan, a great idea. You're throwing this task at the kids, and they're losing it. They're not getting it. They're jumping on the tables that they don't seem to be understanding the geometry problem or whatever. I was an art teacher, so I never had to do that. But you monitor what's going on, and if it's not working, you adjust. So you're going to recalculate, but then evaluate.
Missed you,
goals.
Beth.
And here's how you can evaluate your goals to make sure if you have a good goal is to use the word SMART.
Really happy to see you in the live chat.
I'm not going to go into it a ton, but you've probably heard of SMART goals.
I've been doing a shitty job of getting back to people on Instagram, and I'm trying to figure out my life and cope and do all this shit, and I know other people are going through stuff too, and I feel like an asshole, and just the process of feeling super broken and trying to still function, and I'm sorry. I'm really happy to see you, Beth.
Are 5 ways to know if your goal is
There's so many weeds here.
Is it specific? A goal has to be specific. It can't just be like, I'm going to get more successful. Okay, that's not specific. It has to be very, very specific, which melds into the M of SMART, which is measurable, right? Ambassador was measurable.
Oh my
because it was
God.
1 million points in a month. You can actually measure it. You know that you've arrived. I'm going to get smarter isn't the same goal as I want to get my degree in welding, right? You have to be kind of specific. And it has to be measurable. The A in SMART, to make sure as you're evaluating your goals that you have a good one, is it attainable? There became a point, this is embarrassing, but I'm sure a lot of you guys will relate, where Ambassador was no longer an attainable goal for me in a certain season. Like, that's still where I was headed next, but I'd fallen so far back that it was no longer attainable. And so while that still was my next goal, it wasn't at that point really attainable, unless it was like from some, virgin birth kind of Jesus thing, which I'm sure he could do if he wanted, but truly it wasn't. So I had to really recalculate that, make sure it was specific, measurable, and attainable. The 4th is relevant. Okay, you can't just have a goal that's like, I would like to collect 40 yellow pillows. Well, I could probably do that because that's specific and it's measurable and it's attainable. But it's not relevant to my big picture of what I'm doing with Singular, right? Which is to create a legacy income for my kids, to be able to live the life that we want and help other people do the same thing, right? To help people achieve their physical and financial goals. That doesn't help me. So you also want to make sure that it's relevant to what you're really going for. And the T is time bound. It also has to have a specific, like, I am going to host 2 more city meetings by the end of October. Some things are time bound for us. We're going to get Founders Club sealed by the end of September, right? So some of those are already set. If they're not, you need to make it time bound. So we're going to recalculate if we've gotten off track.
That's awesome, Dave.
With our goals, and then we're going to evaluate our goals to make sure they're smart.
Love you too, Beth.
The 3rd step, I guess we're talking about just achieving massive success, really. That's what we're talking about, is to leverage setbacks.
I talk to myself out loud too. I don't know why I'm like that. I literally have to talk out loud for Well, lots of things, but I also cannot walk and talk at the same time, so it's a conundrum. Is she saying that because people are frustrated about not gaining rank or success, keep them in the scam? Yep, I think so. I've also heard this on Julie Anderson's channel, who's kind of the resident expert on rank makers, and Ray Higdon, that you have to be specific about your goal. However, when they talk about what success looks like, that looks different for everyone. So don't be specific about what you want the results of your multi-level marketing company to be, but you need to be specific about other stuff. It is twisty AF. I'm so Beth, this is an Apple TV from the game, but I couldn't get a big enough file, so I took the smaller pixelated file and I put it through my interpolation software and it crisped it up for the stream. Okay. Oh, I want to make a shovel.
Acts happen. They do. They're not avoidable. In any relationship, any genre of life, any age, anything we go through, setbacks are inevitable. So since they're going to happen anyway, why don't we leverage them for our good? It's the difference when we talk about, economically, a handout versus a hand-up. Sometimes it's just a matter of how the person views it. People who are getting their student loans forgiven, they may end up using it to do good and to get ahead and to use that money now towards something to get them ahead, or they may go and, buy something that they don't need, and they'll use it, and it won't help them. It's up to them, though. So
who's supposed to do the judging on that, ma'am? Are you serious right now? You can either give a hand out or a hand up. And so there's somebody supposedly judging the outcome or the return on investment of helping people out of a financial hole, depending on what they decide to do when they're out of that financial hole. Give me a break.
Setback is there, or if you get help or you get some kind of blessing, it's up to you and how you use it. So that means that, let's say, you lose a bunch of weight up front and then you gain it back. Well, that's a setback, right? So you could either let that set you back, or I love this cute little quote. Have you guys heard? Every setback can just be a set up for your comeback. Cal always says, who knew my biggest, what does she say? My test would become my testimony, right? And so you can actually turn your setbacks into something positive if you look at them as a springboard or a climbing into something else rather than a roadblock. So it's just up to your mentality. So much of your success in life, you guys, is just between your ears, what they say, in your brain, and how you look at something. Because a lot of other things are equal. Everyone has setbacks. So we're recalculating when necessary. We're evaluating our goals to make sure they're smart.
Yes,
we're
Lynn.
Our setbacks.
I do too. I do mimic sounds too.
Is expect success.
Literally so much salad, so little time.
Anyone who listens to
here's some dressing.
It's across the company now, really. 9 at 9 calls in the mornings. I know it's early for those of you who are still out west, but I talked recently about the law of attraction. What does that mean?
Oh my God!
It does mean that you attract that which you are. People are gonna.
You attract that which you are. So what about people who have had awful things done to them? What about those people? You're saying that they asked for it? No fucking way. No way! No way. It's so weird that there's it's weird. It is strange how strong of disciples Rankmaker makes. It's interesting. Interesting in a bad way. Scary, I guess, is what I feel.
Pick up what you lay down. When you become pregnant for the first time, suddenly you see pregnant women everywhere. It's not really because there's more of them. It's because you now can see them. So when you expect success, when you expect open arms, that you're going to receive abundance. It's true. I don't think it's necessarily this sort of creepy, prosperity gospel thing that it can get a little too weird for me.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but your leader-in-chief is definitely doing the prosperity gospel thing, so I wonder if she's gonna speak up about Ray doing that shit.
I don't necessarily think it's magic, but it is true, because there is energy, and there is an openness to us being ready and prepared to receive what God has for us. But we have to expect that. If you go,
I don't believe in it, but I do believe in it. Shut up.
Two of my kids just started a new school. Guess what's probably going to happen? No one's going to like them at their new school. If they go in expecting, and they were nervous, but expecting, I'm going to be a great friend, I'm going to be friendly to people, I'm going to make friends, I'm going to be accepted.
I'll tell you about this. I was homeschooled up until I was in 6th grade. So 7th grade, we all went back into public school, okay? Initially, we had been, my sister and I were in school. My mom ended up homeschooling us because my sister was getting bullied. And so we ended up going back into public school. 7th grade, I was bound and determined that I was going to be the person reaching out to people and introducing myself. And I would say I was a little quirky, but it was the amount of bullying I received from trying to make friends and introduce myself and get to know people who had been friends with each other for 5+ years was wild. And I went in expecting that I was not going to be like my normal self and shy and hermity, that I was going to be outgoing and not like hope that someone befriended me. And I got bullied so badly. So it's not just about your expectation or your thing that it's going to be good. And probably people in rank makers or other groups would say, well, you probably just weren't carrying yourself the right way. I give people the benefit of the doubt, but I would say that nobody deserves that, and nobody deserves to be bullied. And I'm saying that I had the mindset and I had the action, and it wasn't the result that they're saying always happens when your mindset is right.
That's what ended up happening, for their first week. So it has to do with your mentality.
No,
Next is when you're working your singular business, striving for great success, is never take things personally. And this is so hard, especially for women, because we're emotional, right? Like, it is difficult not to take things personally. We want to take the positives personally.
There are some. It's not just women that are emotional. There's men, there's non-binary, there's lots of people that experience emotion, and you're continuing to push this idea that only women are emotional, and being emotional potentially is bad, and it's just not the case. I don't know if I'm using all the correct language. I'm trying to say that it's not just allocated to one gender. Yeah.
She says all these nice words about me. Suddenly I'm happy. I feel good. But what happens when she doesn't ask me to be on her? What happens when, for example, today I asked a guy who just finished his Jumpstart, he lost 10 pounds, if he would post, and he basically said no, right?
Good for him.
What happens then? It can be easy to then do the opposite and take it personally. But it isn't about us, first of all, almost never. They're really not even thinking about, it's really about them anyway, so we really shouldn't take it personally. And even if it really, really were, there's nothing much you can do about it. If you want success, you just have to carry on. The bad thing about taking things personally is it can cause you to slow down and not continue with sticking with something and having that continuity. Have you guys heard the expression? I love this one too. Marry the process, but divorce the results. And I will say that to new distributors or distributors who are kind of recalculating in their businesses.
I would say no. I understand what she's saying, but in multi-level marketing, you better hold the results accountable. People are emotional. Yes, exactly. Great way to phrase it, Kira. People were afraid of me in high school. Sorry that happened to you. You and I would have been friends. Thank you, Harper. I would have I would have given lots of things to be friends with nice people like y'all in the live chat.
We're going to give this next push 90 days of whatever it says you would do, like finding more leaders, doing city meetings, sending out 20 messages a day, or even with your weight loss, we're going to cut out this and we're going to take 2 Accelerate and you're going to not do alcohol and we're going to give it a certain time, which comes back to that smart time bound of goals, right? But you're going to marry the process and divorce the results. What does that mean? That means that in 3 days, if you're not skinny yet, you don't give up. How many of you guys have done that? I mean, I've literally.
But what if the results never happen? What if financially the results never happen? What if physically the results never happen? Or what if the results happen temporarily, but in the long term, you're in a worse position? Why would you not have a balanced approach and hold, like, put the results in their proper place and say the results should be measured? Because if I'm not getting the results with the behavior or the process, then something's fucking wrong. What in the spam and pineapple soggy salad did she just say? Twisty shit, Dave. Twisty shit.
I did all afternoon and then looked in the mirror expecting, like, I'm probably going to look. And I'm like, oh, look about the same as I did, right? Because I focus on the results. But if you marry the process, it's going to end up giving you the results. It will. But you have to be married to that and not to what are people going to think. Otherwise, you'll slow down if they say no, or even worse, it could prevent you from even doing something bold in the first place because you're too worried what people will think. I ask people to post, whether they say yes or no is up to them. I try not to take things personally. So recalculating was our first one. You guys are going to start figuring this out pretty soon. Evaluate your goals, right? Leverage setbacks for your benefit. Expect success. Never take things personally. And next is try again, right? What's the expression? That's old expression. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Yesterday I said to some girl at the football game, young girl at the concession stand, I said something about a watched pot never boils. And she looked at me like she had the blankest look on her face. I'm like, that was a really old school expression. She said she knew what it meant, but like, I'm pretty sure she didn't. So gotta try to stay relevant here. But, try again. When you want something, you stick with it. If you want to get back to executive, you just have to stick with it. And I know that sounds oversimplified, but one of my best friends.
It is oversimplified when you're participating in a broken compensation plan. I say broken because people have to give at the mid to lower tiers, and there has to be a lot of people there to have people that are in line at the top of the pyramid for them to win. I'd rather be married to a person and not an idea or goal, but thanks, Jan. Karina.
Nicole Ketting, who is a silver ambassador.
I bet if she finds this stream, she's going to take it personal.
And I often will.
I'm going to tag her for sure.
Talk about this on some of my calls. We'll say, what does our team need to hear? What should we talk about? What should we train about on 9 at 9?
I'm going to tag rank makers.
Just work. Just keep going at it. Just keep trying. And like, that oversimplifies it, but at the same time, Steph and everyone, that really is, and hi Leslie, it's great to see some of your comments popping up. It really does come down to that. It's just sticking with it. How does a little kid learn to walk? They just have to keep trying. If they fall a couple times and then they sit and they never ever try again, they will never ever learn.
It's different.
Keep trying. Now we're on to L. I'm sure you guys are turning.
And not everybody can walk.
Spelling, one of my all-time favorite words. I love to train this way because it keeps me on track, sort of theoretically, and kind of gives you guys, when the pastor's preaching on Sunday, you're like, okay, you know how much longer we've got to go if you're going to miss that football game or not. But we're cruising through this. We're now to learn from your mistakes, which is similar to leveraging setbacks, but this is a little different, to actually learn from things that you did wrong. If you drove to the state fair and you went the wrong direction last year and you ended up in a cornfield for 30 minutes and you had to make your way back. Then this year when you go to the state fair, which is the Minnesota State Fair right now, it's raining today though, so I don't think we're going to go over there, is you'll go a different way. So I don't know if this is true, but they say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So you have to learn when you do things wrong. And maybe you didn't know you were doing them wrong, okay? I used to always, in the beginning days of my singular journey, you guys, I would ask people, oh, are you open to being a distributor? Do you want to be a distributor? Do you want to share your results on your page? And I would use these things that weren't that inviting, actually, like, do you want to, are you open to, are you interested in? They say,
yes, because you would rather want to ask an open-ended question so that you don't stop the conversation. Oh, I got stung. God dang it. Forgot which button I was supposed to use. I'm dead.
Gal Schreider is a big one. He talks about magic words, and he says psychologically those always shut people down. And so I've learned that didn't get me the good results. People hear distributor and they literally think of themselves like in an office, like distributing boxes, and they might probably have like flow charts. They probably have like Excel spreadsheets of who ordered what, and they just, it sounds too scary. That's why I love to use words like getting a referring bonus or things like that, or even I don't even use those words. I've learned from my mistakes early. Instead of saying things like that, I think I just lost my train of thought. I'll come back to it when I think of it. But to now learn, and I'll say things differently, like one that I just started using that is really working for me when someone finishes their 8-day jumpstart is, oh my goodness, that's great. You're down 5 pounds in 8 days or whatever. Hey, would you do me a big favor? Would you go pop this on your page and tag me? And I'll put a little image, I'm down 5 pounds in 8 days. And I'll say, when people want to know, I'll fill them in and stuff like that. And I'll get you the credit and I'll put a little dollar sign. But yeah, would you do that? People actually like to do favors. That's where the if I, would you comes in. If I give you an idea, would you?
I think I've died before.
If I sent you a link to check out about our new probiotic, would you check it out? It's like when they're tending to want to do something for you if you offer something to them, even if it's small. That goes kind of to creating value. This is the kind of side note, but with my project broadcast and even with my general prospect and customer.
Project Broadcast is a paid text service where you can, hello. Is it Axel? Project Broadcast is a paid text service where you can send out, like filtered if then type of text to your prospects, to your downline. And stuff like that. And we used it in Young Living. Okay, yep. I need some medicine. Nothing. Probably sell this and sell this and this and this. All right.
And distributor reach outs and follow-ups. I don't always have it be like, hey, Steph, are you ready to get started? Hey, are you ready to get your team building in? Hey, are you ready to order? Sometimes it's back to school. When did your kids go back? How's it going for you? My kids just started this week. Creating value. It's, hey, here's a link to some, what I saw Casey Frost post this morning about, like, I'm looking for some recipes of things that I can cook in my new horse trailer thing that we're going to live in that doesn't involve, having to cook. And so is giving helpful, dropping value to people in a relationship and even in your messages. And it's not always about, asking for the follow-up. So back when I remembered where I was going, I'm going to bring it back to Big Al Schreider, magic words, learning from our mistakes, which is the step that we're on. I used to say, are you interested in, do you want to be a distributor? He has some great words. I did mention that if I would you, also, would it be okay if? I use that all the time. I use it in my regular life. I use it with the new athletic director. Hey, would it be okay if I gave you an idea of what I found worked really well to get attendance at varsity games? Hey, great job on your 8-day jumpstart. Would it be okay if I suggested which package I think would be next best for you? Hey, would it be okay if I sent you an invite to the get together we're having this Friday night about the singular business? Okay, so would it be okay if is always better than are you interested in? Think about walking in the mall at those kiosks. If anyone even goes to malls, I don't know, young people probably don't even know what they are. They're on their way out.
Young people go to malls all the time.
I don't even know, self screen protectors and makeup lotion and phones. Hey, are you interested? You know, and it's just like, no, even before you even know what they're going to say, they could be giving away a phone and you're just like, no, because it's psychologically, but would it be okay if I told you I had a sample of this age-defying serum? Would you just put it under your eyes and see what you think? I literally, I bought some. I did. I don't know. You can't really tell, but I did. It was so expensive, and it worked. And so those magic words, it's okay to learn.
Giving value to people, see manipulation.
Worked before. It's a little bit like our first, which was for calculating, which is seeing what's happening in your classroom or your team or your customers or your prospects. And if it's not working, trying something different. It's not don't just keep doing the same things over and over. Now we are almost getting towards my last point, but not quite there. We are on energy is everything. I recently started to see a functional medicine doctor. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that.
Oh my God, not a functional medicine doctor. Found a creature. Okay. Okay.
Before I've heard of like a naturopath. I'm totally fine with, Western medicine has its place. I also like more natural living. Of course, I'm into supplements, but we take some medication. So I like to just be very well educated about my decisions and take each situation and person as it comes and make the best decisions possible. But I just have a couple just weird little physical issues that I didn't want to doctor for really. So I started seeing this functional medicine doctor, and they deal more with the root of things. Whereas typically on a whole,
I get that.
Prescribe a medication for something, which has its place for sure. There's a medication I take for my kidneys, for example, that has really helped me not to create as many stones. A functional medicine doctor is going to look at the whole picture of the body. And I don't even mean just the body. I'll talk about this, why I'm bringing it up under my energy in a second, and really see the why of what's going on. Why do I make kidney stones? Why are certain things happening? Why do people have digestive issues? And getting to the core, fixing that rather than just the one symptom, the bigger picture. So my functional medicine doctor and I were talking, and we did some testing, some blood tests, some hormone tests, even where they test my hair to find out different things. And one of the categories that comes back, hi Don, is actually about energy. And this lady that I see and the lady who ran the test are both believers. And I just mentioned that because for me, like, this idea of energy maybe seems like counter Jesus or counter like spiritual with my personal beliefs, but they both are. And they even said, like, this is a little bit on the more like Eastern, maybe weird fringe thing for you to think about your energy.
How fucking offensive. Eastern medicine is woo-woo, but Western medicine... Oh, I'm still thinking Western medicine is woo-woo. That it's just so... It comes across as so pretentious.
And even like chakra and things like that. And I don't know much about it. And they don't necessarily either. But they did say it is true that we are made up of energy. I mean, God created calories are energy. When we are, that is the physical being of our physical bodies is made of energy. And so it's true that you can actually help heal yourself by different kinds of energy, right?
Oh my God. Well, I didn't know this was going to get this twisty. Sorry. Content warning. We're going into this. We're going into the twistiness of saying that you're going to be making yourself sick by having bad energy in your life. Okay. My stray cat I feed is just crying at the... He's sitting on top of my air conditioning unit right now. I fed him so much today. I bought him a filtered water fountain. He's gotten so many treats. He got to come inside today. He got to play with Caspian. Sure, if you want to. Axel, feel free to. That's totally fine.
Which my point here is energy is everything. I'm sort of meaning the energy that you give off and stuff like that, because I say people are going to pick up what you lay down, right? If you know about Singular and the business and you don't act excited about it, why would someone who doesn't really know if they're going to join yet want to join you if you don't seem that excited? they only know what you know, and if they want to be excited, because yeah, okay, I mean, you could try being a distributor. It's pretty hard. I love when people are like, yeah, I love the product, but they're kind of expensive. Like, don't even get me started on that. Expensive means it's not worth it, and expensive is always relative. And if you believe that,
No, it's not always relative. It's not.
Your energy is everything, but that also really goes into your physical side, right? Do you have to be at your peak optimal health to be able to help people? No, but it's going to be a great idea. I mean, look at Steph having maintained her weight loss and her health disposition over all of these years, right? And I didn't. I gained it back and had to fight for it again. And I see more than ever how taking care of our bodies on an energy level, that means getting good sleep, that means drinking our water, that means avoiding the things, for the most part. Moderation is key, right?
Cool, awesome. If people are catching this on the replay, Axel just shared their dodo code in the chat, so if you don't see the live chat, it should populate after a couple of hours after we finish the live stream.
We should be avoiding being a product of the products. That was always the words that I heard when I got started.
Thanks, Axel.
Now, right? To be able to give that off to people as we help our teams, our customers, and our potentials, that energy is everything, because people aren't necessarily buying us or product or joining our team. Sorry, the first part was wrong. They're not necessarily buying a product or wanting to join a team or whatever. They're buying us. That sounds kind of weird, but what that means is they see something that they want to be a part of, whether it be health or whether it be, family, that how you've built your team. That's what they see. That's what they're attracted to. That's more important than
they're buying us. Thanks, Axel. We got it.
Hi, I'm selling these $30, pills, and there's this size and there's this ingredients. That's not going to be as important. Energy is everything. You guys have seen what we're spelling now, right? I'm not going to say it, but if you have the word and you figured it out that we're spelling, go ahead and put it on the screen. I'll see if you guys got it. Hopefully you're good at spelling and figuring things out. I've made it pretty easy. But we're down to the last two, and this one is say it until you believe it. You want to be successful, wildly successful, and have the singular business.
Say it till you believe it. Fake it till you make it. Insert the statement that just is twisty. Just insert it right here. Wow. Say it till you believe it. Fake it till you make it. Wow.
And team that you've always dreamed of. You say it until
cool.
You
let me subscribe to you, Axel.
You would know. You guys are getting it.
I'm
right?
gonna
Relentless.
open your account real quick.
That's one of my favorite
on
words.
YouTube.
And that's really what we're talking about. My son is calling me. They don't need, of course, even when they're teenagers. Now he's not even here, and he hasn't called me all morning. And now it's 11:24, and of course he's calling me now. So
I just subbed Axel.
Somehow they still know when we're on the phone. Say it until you believe it is similar to the expect the greatness, right? And expect.
Thanks so much.
What did I say for expect?
This is Axel's channel.
Expect success, right? But this is like
Axel Brandon Better.
It's affirmations. When I was working to lose my weight this last time around, which now it's been a few years that I've kept it off, I would say to myself and look in the mirror, I am lean, I am healthy, I have a healthy body. I wouldn't just try to say skinny because that had a little of an unhealthy vibe, but whatever works for you, I would say I am lean and I am healthy. And I wasn't either of those things, but I said it until it became true. And I said it until I believed it. And if you don't think you can make it to director because you think you were close a couple years ago and you're never going to make it back that close, you're not going to. But you say it and you actually speak it. You can do this when you're working with prospects too. Hey, you know what? I know you're not ready to order right now, but when you do, you're going to just love it. I don't say if. I always say it in a way that I expect they're eventually going to get started. When you hit executive, when you become manager, when you go for your quick start. When I, whatever. Let me get this really quick. Hey, son, I'm actually on a Zoom training, but I'll call you back in a couple of minutes. Cullen is here, and Maisie is at Gabby's. Okay, bye. What a good big brother. He's kind of sort of in charge of a couple of them, and I think he truly was worried. He was just like,
what do you mean your kid is in charge of of your kids? What are you talking about? What do you mean your kid is in charge of your kids?
And calling. And so anyway, he's like, sorry. He was just going to keep calling until I answered. So saying it until you believe it. Okay. Call your mom until she answers, right? And then he gets that. So then you stick to it, and eventually you get what you want. But truly saying positive things over yourself, saying what you want your goals to how you see them becoming a reality until you believe it. Because here's the thing. Did you guys know this? I'm sure you do, but let me remind you. This is true about the way our bodies are built. This is absolutely true. Our subconsciouses, no, just kidding. I think it's subconsciouses. They actually don't know what's true. They can't. They're not determiners of what's true. They only know what we tell it. And our behavior is driven by our subconscious.
Maybe she meant her brother, but
if our subconscious doesn't know if we're successful or not, it only knows
I hope
what we
not.
tell it. That means even if we lie to it and say, damn it, you are so successful, your subconscious, okay, we're successful. And it's going to tend to have you act in a way that's going to make you successful. If you say, oh, I'm lazy and all I ever want to do is sit around and I'm never going to become anything, even if that's not true, your subconscious hears like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go get a Snickers and head to the couch. And so it only knows what you tell it.
Your subconscious is not in control of shit. Aren't you in control? Your I mean, I don't know. This is twisty. It's tough reacting to like rank maker stuff because they're so... Thanks so much, Axel. I see that you are, you have some videos on your channel. Hope you keep making videos.
Therefore, you can actually drive your body and your brain and your life toward different results by telling your subconscious things, even if you don't believe it yet, because your subconscious only knows what you tell it. It doesn't necessarily know if it's true or not. So you can make it believe something and then it will become true. It's true. It's really true. And the last S, and yes, we are spelling relentless, which is one of my favorite words because it just means absolutely going for something with everything I have and giving it gusto and not giving up and just having that fire in me. I love that word. Is another S, which is stick with it. Okay. The only people who end up not having great results with their singular business or whatever it is they're working towards in life are the people who give up. The people who quit in this season because points are low and people aren't wanting to buy during this economy as much as they used to, and we have to totally reevaluate and recalculate and readdress how we, reach people, and they leave now. The people who stick with it are going to become wildly successful again, or for the first time, and people are going to regret leaving because the people who don't quit always have those results. And so I'm not saying that there's never a time to quit things. I'm not. I'm actually reading a book right now called Necessary Endings. And it's interesting. It talks about identifying when something is toxic or not healthy and making, endings of relationships or business dealings even. It's fascinating. But I am saying if you do know that you're in the right place and you do want something and it is healthy for you, then you stick with it. Last night I went to the first varsity home football game of the season of the new school that two of my kids are going to. And our other school doesn't have a football team. So we've never even been to a high school football team ever.
Hello, Lynn. I'm glad you made it to the office.
And we went, it was cute because it was Hawaiian theme night. And when we got there, my kids were standing in the front with all their, new friends from the school. And one of these girls had on a Hawaiian shirt that looked just like one that Kieran has. Kieran's my oldest. And I don't know how long you guys have followed me, but we used to live in Hawaii for a while. And he used to have that. We actually got it in Hawaii. So I'm like, that's so funny that she would have the same one. Like, what brand was that? And then I looked around. I'm like, oh, someone else has one. That one looks like Kieran's. Finally, I figured out, okay, Maisie probably said, oh, well, we used to live in Hawaii and my brothers have a lot of Hawaiian shirts. So if any of you need one, so she brought a backpack full of all her brother's shirts. I don't know if she asked me or not. And
oh my God.
Okay, those are my son's shirts. That makes a lot more sense. So we're there, but on the way there, I didn't get lost because I know where I'm going.
There's a tarantula.
School,
oh my God.
I knew to park because where I'd parked during the week, taking them and picking them up from sports were full because it was.
I haven't ever seen a tarantula on my island.
From across town, so all those parents are there, and there was no place to park. Nothing in the parking lot. like, oh, I guess people are parking on the street. I went up and down the street. The entire street on both sides in front of the high school was full. There's nothing. And if I didn't stick with it, right?
I've never caught a tarantula on my island.
Simple enough to do. Be like, okay, well, I'm just going to go home because I can't figure it out. Now, what parent in their right mind would do that? If you're going to a football game and you're going to watch your kids and you're going somewhere fun, you're going to figure it out. You're going to stick with it. So I stuck with it. I went around a corner. Then there was a bank, like the office of the bank. So it's evening. They're closed. So people were parking in that lot and walking. So I figured it out and I stuck with it. And then I walked.
Oh, cool, Lynn.
Which made it harder to deliver the cookies that I had bought for the kid because I had to walk again. But
you're so
I didn't
smart.
have my Apple Watch on, so I didn't get credit. Like, am I really walking if nobody knows that my Apple Watch doesn't know? I have issues, guys. But what I'm saying is, we would never dream of not sticking with something like finding a parking space at our kids' sporting event. But yet sometimes we don't stick with other things because it gets a little bit hard. But if you really want something, you'll always find a way and you'll stick with it until you find a parking space. One more story. Yesterday, I was driving around with one of my girlfriends and we were trying to go to this ice cream place, and we drove and we drove from our restaurant to the place so that we didn't have to walk as far, even though it's only a few blocks. And there was such a long line at this place because it was just opening. We ended up having to park further away
no.
at the restaurant. So
sorry, Axel.
Save time, and so sometimes
I hate it when that happens.
Stick with something in the first place, right? Rather than trying to take shortcuts. And hard work always pays off. Even in the middle of it, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't always pay off.
Talk, you guys, because there's a lot of great things happening in our economy and in our friendships and in Singular's business. But it certainly is a unique season. And I just want to encourage you that with hard work and consistency and being relentless in these ways, I know that you guys can continue to have the massive success that you want. So, Steph, and all the other teams who are here, thanks so much for having me. And I will toss it back to you to close us out.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. You guys, relentless is my favorite word ever. And I honestly believe that is the differentiator of why some people are successful and why others are not. And for all the 10 reasons that you just gave, that was stellar, amazing. One question, because I know I need to get you off. Okay. But I think that this is like something that everybody wants to know. Is Dawn said, what do you do to pull yourself out of the funk that happens in this business? Personal development, yeah. And what works for you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Actually, so there's lots of little funks and seasons, right? And one thing that I find doesn't work, I'll let you know because I've tried this and I've tried to learn from my mistakes, is to just muscle through it, right? Just to try to fake it till I make it, just to try to just feel motivated again. It doesn't come necessarily automatically. What I have found for me, it actually aligns with our 8-day jumpstart. Let me give you an example. When your body is sluggish and you've kind of gotten off track, our company says, we believe you should use all these supplements for 8 days and change a bunch of things at once, which is hard to do, but just for a short period of time to really jumpstart things. That's why they don't just say, oh, just take one flush for 3 days. That's not going to be enough. They want you to change your energy. They want you to change what you drink. They want you to take the flush at night and take the action. They want you to take the global blends that you have. They want you to take accelerate, speed up your metabolism. They want you to take lean to replace. And then they want you to, not eat all of these sugary carbs. And you do a lot of it at once, which gives big results quickly and you feel more motivated. So
Axel, do you want me to go to your island right now? Is that what you're wanting? I can visit. I don't if your gates are open. I can do that before we Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't get it. I can go visit.
Doing the same thing in my emotional and business funks will also work. Instead of just being like, today I'm just going to send a couple more messages or whatever, I will do a bunch of things at once for a short period of time to get me motivated. And I will often...
Yeah, I'll go visit.
John, I will often...
I just wasn't sure what you were putting it in the chat for. I didn't know if you wanted other people to visit. I'm happy to go visit. I'm going right now.
Incorporate it with something physical. So with my functional medicine doctor. I actually went through an 8-day jumpstart while eliminating a couple foods that we found out through my hair test I'm supposedly not supposed to have or as much of, and did that at the same time as having a totally new refresh. I just put up a couple posts yesterday actually of giving away a handful of 8-day jumpstarts. Truly, I'm happy to give them away.
Oh, I can't go. I just started my island.
And I've had tons of comments from people
It
that
wouldn't
I'm now going to be able to
matter if
follow up
you
with and have a relationship with about
were.
and I'm doing a lot of it at once.
Hey, I can't visit anybody.
Exactly, massive action.
I'm
That's
still.
exactly it.
I restarted my island tonight, so it won't let me go anywhere. Sorry. Everybody's welcome here, Axel. It doesn't matter if I don't know necessarily what you meant by you're not gay. It's fine if you are, and it's fine if you're not. Sorry, I wish I could visit. I'm still so new on my island. I can try a different day, but I can't do it tonight. I'm sorry.
Getting up on time and drinking my water and exercising. And it sounds like a lot. Wouldn't it be easier just to ease into things? But it doesn't work like that. A plane doesn't take off unless it goes full speed down the runway and then and then you can kind of coast. So truly, when I get in a funk, I
don't want to time travel. I'm sorry.
I don't let myself drink for a week because that'll just make me sluggish. I don't go to bed too early, and I work on
probably, but I don't want to time travel. I'm sorry, Axel.
Watching a podcast about the industry. I get connected with some of my close friends who are motivated with Singular, who are really grinding, and I let some of them rub off on me, right? I do it a lot of it for a short time until I get that feeling back. Then that feeling can continue to carry me into motivation. So that's how I would answer that.
Perfect. I love it. Well, I think you covered so much, and that last piece was just golden. Definitely golden. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for joining us, always just being a light, always being such a great teacher, and doing what you do every day, 9 at 9. And you definitely led me into this, where I'm going to close this out so you can either stay or you can go or you can.
I'm definitely going to stay and listen to what you got to say.
Okay, awesome. Well, you guys, so Jennifer just led us into relentlessness. Okay, we need to be relentless. That's my favorite word. Again, it sets us apart from the people who don't push through and make it, especially in Singular. You have to be relentless. And, Dawn, you touched on what.
Isn't relentless one of the words that Julie Anderson taught on that Ray Higdon hyper focuses on?
What do you do? Don't muscle. You touched on it. Don't muscle through it, but do align a lot of like the 8-day jumpstart. And so that leads me into this. The 8-day jumpstart, what does it do for you when you do?
What's not funny? Look, we're inclusive here. If you're not, if that's not your mindset, then I'm trying to let you know beforehand, we're inclusive and welcoming to everybody on my channel. So, Axel, if this is not the place for you, that's fine. This is no one is making fun of you, Axel. Oh my God. I'm just going to, Axel, it's okay. Mods, if you can, I take a handle. I'll open my YouTube. I'm gonna continue streaming. I don't have the bandwidth to Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. I got flustered. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Beth. Sorry about that. I appreciate you, Beth. I wasn't sure what was going on, and I was confused. I guess I got, like, nervous because, I don't know, Karina. That situation that happened when people were spoofing accounts, I just got nervous and I, like, froze. No one was made fun, just misunderstanding. No, you're good. I wish I knew how to get a shovel. All right, I think, is this the end of the maybe this is the end of the video, so, oh no, it's still going.
That physical piece of an 8-day jumpstart, and you do it with accountability, what happens to you? It's magical. I mean, right? Let's remember what happens with someone that we talk to before they start their 8-day jumpstart. They are miserable. They have no hope. I mean, their life is like they are just in this space. And then after that 8-day, what happens? It's like magic every time. I mean, okay, like 1 out of 50 maybe is not going to have that magic happen, but we see it every single day, right? 10 years later, 11 years later, we're always amazed, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what's happened. Like that man that you had lose 10 pounds, Jennifer, like 8 days. So what I want everybody to do, I want to challenge you, because I'm learning from my team, you guys. They do amazing things every day. And something that Elsa Navarro, she is doing, is inviting her. She has a thread for all of her customers. Now, she has a thread for her team that's working as well, but she has a thread with a thread, not a page, a thread in Facebook Messenger with all of her customers. And she's so great about going in there and motivating them. She doesn't overrun it. So like people like are dropping out like flies. Some people will drop out because there are those people regardless. But she has everybody sticking in there because what they are motivated by her, they're encouraged by her, they're inspired by her, they admire her, they love her heart, and she shows it to them weekly.
Forgot how to
but
fish.
She's gone in there and said, okay, you guys, I need a jump start. I need accountability, and I want to do it with people. Who wants to do it with me? I'm doing it September.
Yep, and I hope it's not, because I specifically on all of my streams have it said that it's not for children. So if you have to tell YouTube how old you are, I always say that all of my streams are for 18 years and older. So I'm not sure of the validity of them unless they're on their parents' account. But yes, we talk about adult themes here on my channel, so this is not the place if you are below the age of 18.
Or 12 through the whatever, or it's a date like that. So she's very, like, again, immeasurable, right? She's giving an exact attainable goal for people. She's giving them exactly what she's going to do, and she's saying, would you do this with me? And people are jumping in and saying, yes, I'm going to get some product, or I got some product so that I can do this with you. So I want to encourage you all, if you don't have a customer thread, make one. Number one. Number two, throw this out to them. Set a date. Doesn't have to be the same as Elsa's. It's not going to be in our team page, although you can do it in there if you want. But I think people respond to smaller groups of accountability, especially when they're like your frontline customers. So number one, just set a date and or get that customer chat going. Number two, set a date, and then use the verbiage that Jennifer just gave us, would you do me a big favor? I need to reset so bad after the summer. I need accountability. If I do this on September 12th through the 19th or whatever, 20th, will
Thanks, Axel. I appreciate you reading the information about that we're an inclusive stream here and understanding that the topics we talk about are multi-level marketing companies, the tactics used to entice people to join them, and that content is for people who are 18 years and older. No, if you can follow the rules, you can stay. If you can follow the rules, you can stay. We're inclusive, and we don't weaponize who people are against them in my chat.
you do this with me? Who will do this with me? And then get people getting in on an accountability group with you. So I want to challenge everybody to do that, and just think in your mind. And I don't care if it's just one person that says, yes, I'm going to do this with you. But what if
Hey, Tanya,
you encouraged your team to do this? What if everybody did this into, and if you don't have anybody, fine, but everybody pretty much does have somebody. So start this customer thread, start the momentum, get it hot, because I honestly, Jennifer, what have we seen all these years? We have been here before. We've been in lows before, you guys. I am in an all-time low I haven't seen since, like, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago. I mean, I haven't seen this low, and that's okay. I know with every low, just as fast as we can drop is just as fast as we can fly. So I want you guys to know that Jennifer and I have both seen this. We have both seen the bottom and wondered, oh my gosh. We've both seen economies, right? A down economy in 2005 or whatever, 4, whatever. We've all seen this. It's what we do with it. So mindset is everything. Accountability is key. And Jennifer, you nailed it. Relentless. So thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and we'll see you back next week on Rank Makers at 9 o'clock.
I'm probably going to stop streaming, Axel.
11 Central, which I love this time zone so much better.
You're welcome to come next time I stream. I'm just probably done since I've been streaming for 3 hours now. So you can come next time. I'm probably going to stream Animal Crossing in the next couple of days.
And Jennifer, you have to come here once I know people.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to send this to Julie Anderson, and I wonder if she knows them. I know there's tons of people in Rank Makers. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I am probably going to end the stream in the next couple of minutes. I hope this was an okay format. I'm going to try to find better material to react to so that it is... Although us finding a Rank Makers call is pretty cool. I did not realize that they were associated with Ray Higdon, so... I think that Clowntown is streaming right now, so I'm gonna go in and we're gonna raid their stream. So let me do that. Can I edit this? Can I edit this? How do I do this? Here we go. Edit video. We're gonna raid Clowntown if they're live still. Okay. Customization. We're going to redirect to their channel. Clowntown. I think Clowntown's live. All right, we're going to raid them. Just tell them I sent y'all. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and it should automatically redirect. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time.